Stuck in Vermont.
We didn't address the roadkill yet.
Welcome to Stuck in Vermont, brought to you by 7 Days and sponsored by Hotel Vermont and Vermont Tourism. My name is Ava Sahlberger. We are here in downtown Burlington at Hotel Vermont for their Wild About Vermont game dinner.
Just inside next to the bar is a welcome cocktail.
I'm wild about Vermont.
Wild about Vermont.
From the grill of my truck to Doug's grill.
That's right, Roadkill for $75 a person.
There's nothing more organic nor local than homegrown Vermont deer and moose and Lake Champlain grown walleye and trout.
And there's nothing that is a more clear connection between being sustained by the landscape than actually eating things that are produced on it.
I've always wanted to serve, these kind of wild foods. We can't sell them in our restaurant.
None of the fish or meat here tonight is anything you could buy in the store, which makes the night even more special.
I'm fully prepared to fall in love with beaver tonight.
Not many places where you can just walk through a crowded dinner in a public place with a firearm and nobody's concerned.
We're raffling off a beautiful sapphire and diamond set of jewelry or a shotgun.
Game dinners are a tradition in Vermont.
Although those exist all over Vermont, it's not very common to have one in Burlington. In fact, none of us could remember having seen one happen in Burlington.
We have a bunch of people here that might not ever have the chance to experience wild game, and they're here. And they're having a good time, and they're raising money for great causes.
Proceeds from this evening are going to Lake Champlain International and Vermont Fish and Wildlife.
I provided a turkey I shot this spring. Excited about Doug, the chef, cooking all sorts of great stuff.
To bring a chef to these type of game suppers, to kind of elevate it and really showcase the quality of the meat that is out there.
Burlington is notable for great chefs and wonderful food and kind of accessibility to foods we don't normally see, but tonight, these are foods we don't even think of.
I'm a native Vermonter. I grew up in Tunbridge. I have never been to a game supper. And I'm not even sure if I've had venison.
Kind of showcase the Vermont tradition of bringing the community together to get ready for, a long, hard winter. It's coming.
You just gotta keep living, man. L-I-V-I-N. You just gotta keep living, man.
Barbecue deer ribs with the addition of a spicy deer neck.
So this is the deer. It's officially roadkill, and I'm going to eat it. That's some tasty roadkill. It is, it's really good. It tastes sort of like steak, but a little bit gamier. The sauce is amazing. Chef Doug, well done.
And we are going to be serving wild foods from Vermont, including roadkill, as most people are aware at this point.
It'd be a shame to have that meat go to waste, to have that animal's life go to waste. And so this is a long-standing tradition and one we're carrying on here.
If an animal is reported soon enough after it's been hit, the game warden will come and check it out and give it to a supper like this, a charity event, or a family in need.
We've only been doing it since 1904. So.
Family style, and so you're sitting with people you don't know or having just a great time sharing both history and, so what do you think of this or what do you think of that?
Kind of decided out of necessity that I'm going to break my 6-year streak of being a vegetarian.
This is the moose sausage. It's on top of a braised red cabbage, and it has a crab apple jus on top.
Okay, I'm gonna try some moose sausage. That was my first time eating moose, and it won't be my last.
Good food, like really good food, caught in the lake. I actually caught some of the fish.
The venison, the moose, beaver, wild turkey.
From the air, Canada goose, grouse, woodcock.
It's the first time I had tasted the beaver, yeah. And that flavor was really surprising to me, so we're gonna have a little surprise with that.
Now I'm gonna eat this giant hunk of venison.
Grew up in Vermont. You know, my family hunted and fished a lot.
I've been hunting since I was 16, and I love it just because I would just love to be outdoors.
The vast majority of hunters tell us the most important things for them about hunting, being in the woods, seeing wildlife, and spending time with their family and friends.
Oh, the locavore movement? Yeah, I'm part of it.
It's so ingrained in our culture as outdoors men and women who fish and hunt. Frankly, it was kind of humorous, like the greater pop culture going, eat organic, eat local. Yeah, of course, that's what we do.
Hunters and fishermen and trappers have been conserving species in the state and conserving land in Vermont and across the country for a long time.
But I'm also hoping that a few of you leave a little bit more strident about the condition of our lakes and rivers.
And I'm a fisherman, and I love the water, and I love clean water. It's our drinking water. We swim in it, we fish in it, we recreate in it.
Bring more people, let more people use it, and I think they'll appreciate it. They'll see Vermont in yet another way.
You did it!
I'm tired, but it was fun.
After 6 years of no meat, I just had moose, deer, turkey,
Beaver!
I thought I was gonna be done after the beaver hand pie, but I was sitting next to the guy who had supplied the turkey.
What did you think of the moose?
The moose was delicious. Yeah, it was so succulent.
It's not chicken. I mean, these are like very distinctive tasting meats.
I'm hoping that people will walk away and just say, this food we had was incredible, and I can sense, feel, taste, touch through that to the natural wild landscape of the state.
The interest and support for this dinner has been overwhelming. I'm sure we will make it an annual tradition.
Roadkill, roadkill, nothing satisfies my belly more than nature's passing deli. Roadkill, roadkill, there's no nourishment as awesome as a freshly flattened possum. Roadkill, roadkill, I feel that tenderizers are too posh. That's why I get my meat organically squashed.
So now I'm gonna try some beaver pastry. First time eating beaver? Quite tasty. We will get stuck around here again real soon. People should follow us where? Twitter,
Facebook,
YouTube, Instagram, and you know what else?
Where?
I have a newsletter.
You do?
You know, they should sign up for it, right?
Moose in the closet, take one.
First I'm gonna do this hunk of meat, and then I'm gonna end with the beaver pie. All right, this is the end of my video. You ready?
You ready?
I'm gonna eat some beaver pie, but you call it
Beaver pastry.
tomato, right? I don't know if that's wrong. I think we're done. That was amazing.